Happy day, everyone. This is Orekoya Olusegun Physics Mathematics Fundamental on YouTube. Please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and click on the notification button to have more of my video. Please. For partnership, this is my open number 8141364573. And for contact, this is my email contact 08 shegorekoya@gmail.com, and this is my line number on the board. Thank you. Today, we are continuing with certain properties in mathematics, and this property that we are going to take today is called the algebraic property. So we are taking 4 algebraic property. Now, this property are the one that guide our operation on numbers or on algebraic expressions. Now look at this. The first property is called commutative property. It's called commutative property. So in this commutative property, in all of these 4 properties, we are going to consider operation plus, operation times, then operation division on these properties that we have here. Now for commutative property, we have A, let's say this is an algebra. A operation B, that is A plus B, can be written as B plus A. This is called commutative property. And this property, using a binary operation, we can write it as A operation B is equal to B operation A. This is called commutative property. Example, 5 plus 7. In mathematics, same thing as 7 plus 5, which will give us 12. So that means mere exchange of these elements between this arithmetic operation does not change our result. That's commutative property. Then the next one that I want to talk about is called associative property. Associative property. In associative property, we are considering 3 elements A, B, and C. Like for instance, A plus B plus C, according to the property, is same thing as A plus B, then plus C. So in this case now, we can just shift these brackets between these 2 elements. We can take it to these 2 elements like this. So the operation remains the same. Like if you want to express it in terms of binary operation, we can say A operation B operation C is same as A operation B in brackets, then operation C. This is called associative property. For instance, let's say I have these 3 elements 5, 7, and 1. So that means 5 plus bracket 7 plus 1 is same thing as 5 plus 7, then plus 1. And this one, when we add them together, 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 plus 5 gives us 13. 5 plus 7, that's 12. 12 plus 1 will give us 13. So what we have here is 5 plus 7 plus 1, 8, which is 13. Here, 5 plus 7, 12. Then plus 1, which is also what? 13. So, placing these brackets between 2 elements does not change the operation concerning the associative property. Then the next one that we want to consider is called distributive property. So in this distributive property, I'm considering the element, I'm considering the arithmetic operation times and then operation addition, that is plus. So what we have here now is, let's say we have three elements A, B, C being connected in this format: A times B plus C. These particular dots I have here represent multiplication. Please take note of that. So in this case now, according to this operation, the multiplication, okay, let me put it as times. This multiplication will be distributed over what is called addition. So when we are opening this bracket, it's going to be A times B, then plus A times C. So this particular expression I have outside, we take each of these separately. So I have A times B, then plus A times C. So the multiplication has been distributed over addition. Like for instance, let's say I have 5 times 7 plus 1. It's the same thing as using this 5 multiplied with 7, I mean by 7, then plus using the same 5 multiplied by 1. We can see that 7 plus 1, 8. 8 times 5. 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 times 5 will give us a 40 here. Now let's consider this one. 5 times 7, that's 35. Plus 5 times 1, that is 5. 35 plus 5 will give us also 40. So this is the distributive property. Then the last property that I want us to consider is called the identity property. The identity property. Like for instance, number 4, identity property. If I have this element A times 1 is the same thing as this A. Element A times 1 is the same thing as this A. And then if you look at it, if my A is 5, let's say 5 times 1 will always give me 5. That is identity property. So the identity there is this particular one. The same thing is if I'm taking the identity on a division. A divided by 1 will always give me A. So the identity element here is 1. So the identity element for the operation multiplication and operation division under this identity property is 1 in that case. So these are the 4 algebraic properties. So now look at this example. I want to take an example that involves distributive property. Like for instance, if the question say expand, want to expand this expression, x plus 5 bracket x minus 2. Now this x plus 5, let me assume give me A. So I can now have A bracket x minus 2. So this is multiplication. So this particular property will be distributed over subtraction here. So we will be distributed over this subtraction there. So I'm going to have A times x minus A times 2. So let me put brackets as my multiplication here. So since my A is x plus 5, I can replace it like this: x plus 5 times x minus x plus 5 times 2. So I can rewrite this one as x bracket x plus 5 minus, I can put these 2 here, 2 brackets x plus 5. So now what we have here now is to expand using the distributive property again. X times x give us x squared, plus x times 5 give us 5x, minus 2 times x give us minus 2x, minus times plus will give us minus 2 times 5 will give us 10. So these are like terms. So what we have here now is going to be x squared plus 5 minus 2 give us plus 3. So that is plus 3x minus 10. So what are we saying? What this one is saying is that when you want to do this expansion, you can start from here to multiply this, or you start from here to multiply this. So like the expression that I have here, it means that I can use this x first to multiply everything in the bracket, then I use minus 2 to multiply everything in the bracket. Reverse can also be the case if I make my s minus 2 to be my a. That means I'm going to use x to multiply everything in the bracket and use plus 5 to multiply everything in the bracket. What I mean by that is this. Using this x multiply everything will give us x bracket, everything in the bracket will be x minus 2. And plus 5 multiply everything in bracket x minus 2. So open the bracket, x times 7 give us x squared minus x times 2. X times minus 2 give us minus 2x. Plus 5 times x give us plus 5x. Plus times minus give us minus. 5 times 2 give us 10. So I have x squared minus 2x plus 5 give us plus 3x minus 10. You can see that we still get the same answer as what we have here. So this is the basic concept on the 4 algebraic property. This algebraic property can also be applied to numbers. In that case, we call it arithmetic property. Thank you for having your time. Once again, this is Orekoya Olusegun, Physics Mathematics Fundamentals on YouTube. Have a nice day. Bye.